it's Auri again. Today we are going to watch the absolute chaos of Halo Infinite. I know it's not guns today, we are watching Halo. This video was made by Big Boss. Never saw this channel before. Was recommended to me just like the other ones I watched. I know I can't find anything myself, but it's okay. I don't have to think, I just need to watch. I played some Halos before, mostly the Bungie ones, actually only the Bungie ones. Before Bungie gave Halo to the other companies, I think 343. I don't know much about that. I just know that the real and the goodest, the bestest Halos are the first Halos that I already played. I don't think I ever played Halo Infinite, maybe the multiplayer. I think only the multiplayer version. Wait, does Halo Infinite has even a story? I'm not sure, I guess I'm gonna find out in the video. Let's get to it, let's watch some.
So it's December 2019, and despite a decade of abominations, the last year had seen 343 Industries' apparent change of pace. Their first well-received game, the fixing of the MCC, and then remastering and bringing Halo 1 through Reach to PC. After a decade in charge of the franchise, it looked like they were finally
wait a second, so I can thank 343 for giving me Halo on PC, because I didn't have the console, okay? I'm a poor mothercracker, so so I had a console like long time ago. I think it was PS3. That was my only console I played, and I have like max 3 games on that thing. It was actually mostly my dad's, it wasn't really mine. But yeah, my dad was forcing me to play a lot of games with him, which traumatized me, just like Call of Duty, zombies especially, Call of Duty World at War, and the zombies thingies. He was always telling me to play with him, even though I was terrified because I was super young, I was super scared of zombies. But yeah, well, the girl has to play the game with her dad, because if she won't, he's gonna be mad. So yeah, so I didn't really have like games on that. It was mostly my dad's. But well, thank you 343 for giving me Halo on PC, because thanks to you I could taste a little bit of that goodies.
getting things right. But back in 2018, they'd given us another bombshell. The next Halo was officially announced at E3, and it looked amazing.
Ooh. Oh, you know what made me mad a little bit? You know what made me a little bit mad? I really liked the fact that you don't know how Master Chief looks like. So when I don't think you're not finding it out in the games, right? At least not the games I played. I never saw his face, which was the best thing ever, because you know, you can imagine a lot of things, like how he looks like under the mask, and you know, your imagination goes wild. At least mine went wild, alright? But then they give you, I don't know whose idea was to make a TV series about that, and then you see how Master Chief looks like, and then you see his cheeks, and then you see that he's flirting with Cortana. Like, what was that? Who made this? Who thought it's a great idea? I hated it. If you liked it, great. That wasn't for me. I hated it. I didn't want to know how he looks like. I never wanted to know how he looks like. Cover your face. I don't want to see it. I didn't like that at all. A slightest.
Was that the classic Halo 3 piano note? And the classic helmet? My god. After a decade of fans begging for a mainline game that actually looked like Halo, it looked like it was actually on the cards. And at E3 2019, we got our next taste. Oh my god. Classic armor, classic music, classic one-liner.
We need to run. No, we need to fight.
Oh!
This next game was actually looking and sounding like a Halo game. My god. That suit is magnificent.
It looks so good. Dude, that suit looks so sick.
Oh my gosh, that armor!
He looks like Halo 3!
343 is also boasting a next-generation slip space engine that they'd built for the future of the franchise. But fast forward to E3 2020.
It's making me it's making me laugh how the fans are reacting. But to be honest, if I would be like a long-term fan of Halo and I would see something like this, you know, while missing the original Halos for so long, and after 343, oh my god, I can't say that. After 343 messing with my favorite franchise, I would cry tears of joy as well if I would see the classic music, classic voice actor. I think it was a classic one, right? And the classic armor. I would be in tears too. It's just so funny. Just so funny to watch.
And it's big. We get another trailer and a ton of details. The game's multiplayer is going free to play, guaranteeing a massive player base, and it'd be live service for years to come, meaning there'd be a ton of new content, seasons, and battle passes every 3 months. Chris Lee, 343's current studio head for Infinite, is even saying the game would be the platform for the next 10 years of Halo. And yes, he confirms that
Did I play the multiplayer version of that? I think I did. I'm not sure
but most
now.
Importantly, we finally get a glimpse at Infinite's actual gameplay. However, fans notice something.
Oh no.
Those graphics, they don't look great.
Oh no.
It's an Xbox Series X launch title, yet they look 360 level. In fact, in some places, even Halo 3 actually looked better. There are also these weird blocky hexagonal bars everywhere that weren't there before, resulting in a map that looks more like a Minecraft world than a
Oh my god, it
Halo.
does! I love
The lighting
Minecraft.
also looks atrocious, the trees unrendered, and the dialogue seems a bit over the top.
Set a fire in your heart, Spartan. Bare your fangs.
Also, a freeze frame on a particularly awful looking brute mid-trailer is screen capped, uploaded to Twitter, and memed instantly. Someone at 343 had also forgotten to even animate the chief here.
Wait, he's
And
not
this
moving?
game was supposed to be launching in just a few months' time.
He's just standing
Dear
there?
God, no. Fans had been abused enough, and now this brute is popping up all over the place. This looks diabolical. Please, just delay the game, fans beg. But being a launch title for the Series X, this seemed like a pipe dream at best. However, a couple of weeks after E3, and Microsoft actually caves in. Yeah, okay. The game does look a bit atrocious. You're right. They then make an unprecedented move. Sorry guys, the game is delayed by a year. Meaning it wasn't going to make the launch date of the new Xbox. It's around this time that some other Microsoft dev studios are also rumoured to join on to help 343. Okay, this development was not sounding good, but at least they weren't rushing it out.
Yeah, it's
Microsoft
good, right?
was going to make sure this game was good. Infinite's studio head Chris Lee is given the boot instantly, and Joe Staten, Bungie's head writer for Halo 1 through Reach, joins the team to help fix the clear clusterfuck going on behind the scenes. This man is the father of Halo's story, so naturally, fans celebrate.
Come on, baby! Come on!
Wait!
And with that, 343 returns to the shadows.
Yeah, go back where you came from.
A few months go by, and in early 2021, 343 comes back. And they're now claiming Halo Infinite is content complete, and that they were now just refining stuff. Fans are rubbing their hands together. We get more trailers at E3 2021, including a look at the multiplayer, and the game is given a solid release date, December 8th, 2021. From E3 onwards, radio silence. No news anywhere. So people online are resorting to the next natural source, Mega Bloks sets. See, Halo Infinite was supposed to release in 2020, and thus the Mega Bloks sets were supposed to launch just after the game. But due to the delay, they were out before the game, and turns out they're giving us more info on the game than the trailers themselves.
Oh my god, really? That's so cool. You guys are like smart or something. How did you figure that out? I mean, I guess if you're like super crazy Halo fan, you would know, right? That's so funny. Legos are giving you basically information about how the future Halo is going to look like. That's hilarious. That's so funny. Oh have mercy. Alright.
Elves. However, in August 2021, just a few months before launch, and 343 has an announcement.
What did they
We
do?
know it was the very first thing we said about the game, and we promised it all the way back in 2017. But no co-op campaign for Infinite at launch. It's coming as part of the game's second season of content, 3 months after launch, which is also delayed. That would now be coming in Season 3, 6 months after launch. Jesus Christ. This is just a few months after they'd said the game was content
They are
complete.
bullying you. They clearly
3 months
bullying you
later,
guys.
And it's November 12th, around a month before launch. Rumours are spreading, and
What
word on the
rumours?
street is the multiplayer portion of the game will be out on Halo's 20th anniversary, November 15th.
Oh.
People are doubtful, but the day comes, and it actually drops. 3
Whoa!
weeks before Infinite's official launch. 6 years of development, and hundreds of millions of dollars. And we're now on the cusp of seeing the next 10 years of Halo.
Halo Infinite.
But before that, do you like tanks?
I like
Well,
tanks.
in World of Tanks,
World
they're
of
everywhere.
Tanks!
Artillery tanks, light tanks, medium tanks,
I
heavy
think I
tanks.
played World...
Over
What is
800
it?
tanks.
I think I played
All
it.
completely historically
World of-
accurate.
No,
Playing
why am
World
I
of
thinking
Tanks
World
is
of
simple.
War?
Just get
World
in
of
your
War,
tank,
I'm thinking
hit the
that.
clutch,
World
and
of
go.
Tanks, there you go.
Fight up to 15
Tripalowski.
enemy players in intense online
Tripalowski.
battles with multiple
Tripalowski.
ways to play. Hang back and snipe.
I know a lot
or
of
run up
songs
the
like
front
this.
line
I'm
with your
Slavic, I'm
friends and go
sorry.
ham. And you can rag your tank through fields, forests, deserts, and cities in over 40 different arenas.
In cities!
So many maps, so many tanks. And World of Tanks is free to play. Wait, are
Free!
those free tanks? Yep.
Free
A tier 5
tanks!
Excelsior, 250k credits, 7 days premium access, and 3 rental tanks for 10 battles each.
3
New
rental
players can get them by
tanks!
signing up with the invite code
What?
TANKMANIA through the Wargaming portal, or going to this link in the description and comments.
I think I played it.
People
Not for
log
too
on
long, we played it for a
and
little
start
bit.
playing. And wait, the game was actually good?
What?
My god.
What?
After 10 years, Halo fans breathe a sigh of relief.
Oh
By
my
going
god!
into making this game, 343 had a slight problem. By completely neglecting what Halo actually was and just doing
Bungie,
their own thing for the past 10
no!
years.
Bungie! Look at the Bungie ideas in the corner. Bungie Halo was so good! But to be honest, Halo Infinite, the multiplayer I played, it wasn't bad, right? That was, I think, Halo Infinite. Unfortunately for you, it was my first Halo I played, the Infinite, the multiplayer. I never touched before that. I never touched Halo before that. Halo Infinite was the first Halo I played, I think. I might be wrong, but I think it was the first one I played. The multiplayer version. I played a little bit of multiplayer, and then on my streams, by the way, I have a second channel, go subscribe to it. Self-promotion. But yeah, on my first channel, we played Halo chronologically. Oh my god, how do you say that word? Chronologically? Jesus. Chronologically? One after another. You know, like they were coming out. So that's how I played them. Until, you know, all the Bungie games. I think I played all the Bungie games. I think I did all of them. I definitely didn't do any after Bungie dropped Halo. Why did they even do that? It was so good. After I tasted how good that game was, they took it away from me. That's awful. That's tragic.
Yes, they'd cultivated a whole new fan base that had only really been around for the newer games.
Oh my god, it was
Meaning
me!
2 portions of their fan base wanted completely different things. It was now increasingly difficult to please both. How could they bring back Halo while maintaining their new fan base? Well, with Infinite, they'd tried their best. And it worked. Sprint is still there for the newer fans, but it's heavily nerfed, and a lot slower. Aspects of Halo 5's advanced movement is also there, but instead of everyone having it by default, bits and pieces of it are now scattered across the sandbox in the form of in-game equipment pickups, similar to Halo 3. Maps like Behemoth are also a return to the classic Halo aesthetic and layout.
I kind of want to go back and play some multiplayer
becomes a
Halo.
fan favorite. The campaign is widely praised. The old music? Check.
I didn't
The
play
old art
campaign.
style? Check. One-liners?
Doesn't that scare you?
No.
Check.
Mm.
Its story is also a lot more grounded and Halo-esque than both the previous games, and basically ditches Halo 5's plotline entirely. It's also completely open world, and a ton of fun. It looked like 343 had finally done it. Made an actual Halo game.
Wait. So is Halo Infinite actually good? Should I play Halo Infinite campaign? Guys, is it actually good? But I don't know if I want to betray Bungie. I don't know. But if it's good, if you say it's good, maybe I will.
It's not uncommon to see people online even saying it's the best gameplay Halo's ever had.
Okay,
Massive
best?
player numbers flood in immediately.
I don't know about
Xbox
that.
claims 20 million on launch day. Halo's biggest launch to date. Also, turns out that this year, COD, and especially Battlefield, weren't looking too hot. So much so that an EA executive blames Halo Infinite for 2042's awful sales and player numbers in an internal meeting. The sentiment was almost
Oh,
unanimous.
that was such a cute meme.
Infinite had knocked it out the park. Oh yeah, Halo was back on top.
After so
However,
many years.
issues slowly start to rear their head.
No.
First off, 343 had called the multiplayer's early launch a multiplayer beta. Turns out, that was a bit misleading.
No.
Everyone has permanent access to it. All progress carries over to the full release. And it included all of the full release's online maps and content.
No.
So when the full game releases 3 weeks later with no new multiplayer content,
Oh no.
players are confused. I thought that was a beta. Where's the new stuff?
Oh,
If
I
this
don't
is the
know.
full online experience, this game is woefully underpacked.
This is really boring.
This was to be the start of many issues.
Oh no.
First things first, Halo Infinite's online is free to play. Therefore, relying
That's why I played
entirely
it.
on microtransactions to fund itself. This leads to
Microtransaction.
incredibly
No.
egregious monetization practices. First, the game uses a rotating in-game store for cosmetics. This would normally be fine, but in Infinite, the prices are absolutely insane.
Not
$20
microtransactions.
for a single piece of armor? I'll take 5, please. Then there's the Battle Pass. Currently, the game's only form of progression. Now there's no general XP system in place for this Battle Pass. Getting kills, completing games, playing the objective, and generally just playing well gives you absolutely nothing.
This is worthless.
The only way to actually get XP and rank up the Battle Pass is by completing random, tediously specific challenges. Challenges like 3 Banshees destroyed, 5 Ghosts destroyed,
Wow.
or the fan favourite, 5 Shade Turret kills. Naturally, this challenge system also results in, instead of playing objectives, everyone in the game beelining for specific weapons, vehicles, or focusing on incredibly niche ways to kill people,
Oh no.
decimating team play and resulting in people leaving games all the time. Also, you can only progress on a few challenges at a time, so if they're difficult, good luck ranking up. Even if they're not incredibly arduous and you do end up actually completing them, there's only so many challenges per day, meaning you'll quickly run out, and then there's literally no incentive to play the game. This results in the Battle Pass, the only form of progression, taking an insane amount of time to complete. Luckily, 343 have thought this through.
Oh, they
and
thought
has
this
our backs.
through.
Difficult challenges? Simply buy the challenge swaps from the store for $2
No.
a pop
What?
and get some new ones.
Oh my god. That would make me so angry. That would make me, if I would be a Halo fan. I am a Halo fan, but I'm not like a, like one of, there's probably many of you guys who are like Halo fans. If I would be like a, like fan like you are, that I would wait for this game for many years, and then I'm finding out about all the microtransactions, and I can't even swap the challenges. What is this? Can't even swap challenges. Like, even Battlefield 6 I'm playing right now, they have like, I think you can swap 4 per week. Couldn't they do that? Battlefield 6 is also have a lot of like micro payments right now. At least right now. They added it not so long ago, right? To Battlefield 6. I don't think it was there earlier. I was playing Battlefield 6 since like day 1 or 2. At the beginning there was no microtransactions, but then they added it, which is, you know, just don't get to that. Don't buy that. Just, you know, play the game. Be strong. Keep your wallet safe. But even swapping a freaking challenge, you have to buy that? That's awful. That's insane. That's below the freaking anything. Why would they do this?
343
money.
is also using a core system for Infinite. This means that armor pieces are locked to different bases. Unlock a few cool pieces of armor on one core.
Oh yeah,
well,
I remember
they're
that.
staying on that core. What's worse, armor pieces are locked to cores for players in-game, but cross-core pieces show in the Halo Waypoint app, as well as on the multiplayer bots. Then there's coatings. In previous games, all customization was free and unlockable, apart from some DLC ones in 4.
Yeah,
And at the
Breach.
absolute core of that free customization, your Spartan's color scheme. Simply choose your Spartan's colors and you're done. For
Yeah.
Infinite, 343 decides to mix things up. How
More
about
thingies.
we take all the colors away,
No.
create a few pre-packaged color schemes, and sell them in the Battle Pass for $5 a pop.
Oh
Brilliant.
no,
A
it's
few coatings are
awful.
free by default, some unlocked via the campaign, and some through the Battle Pass.
That's ugly.
But the rest are sold at absurd prices through the store. Also,
That's a color
let's
of
lock
Iron
the
Man.
coatings to each core as well. Spent
What?
$5 on the color blue on one core. Unlucky, son. Also, some different coatings are literally exactly the same. Then there's the game's features. A lot of them don't actually work. Custom games, completely broken. You can't select random as a loadout weapon. You can't set default loadout equipment. You can't choose whether you want a team or free-for-all game.
Lord have
It's
mercy.
also incredibly hard to actually save your new game types. Custom games is a feature that worked flawlessly in Halo 2 back in 2004.
I don't remember.
Theatre,
I don't
also
remember
completely
that.
broken. There are too many
I
issues
played it
to
like
go
2
into
years
here,
ago,
but the gist
the
is
Halo.
this. Theatre just flat out doesn't work. This is a feature that worked flawlessly in Halo 3 back in 2007. Ranked play is laughably lenient on ranks, meaning a wave of room temperature IQ players flood the highest ranks in droves. Also, if you lag out or disconnect from a ranked game, there's literally no option for you to join back.
Let me in!
And speaking of disconnecting, that'll be happening a lot, because 343 Industries' networking code is absolutely abhorrent. You'll often find games with desync issues, meaning what happens on the server and on your side are completely different. Big team battle is massively unbalanced as both teams get vehicle drops periodically through the game. Here's the problem with that.
Yeah,
They're
what?
just like completely random. Your team just got dropped a mongoose? Unlucky. The other team's just been dropped a massive tank.
Wait, really? I thought they
This
were
is yet to
dropping
be
the
addressed
same
to this day,
thing.
by the way. The UI,
What?
well, it's just incredibly slow. Just going into the customization menu often takes more than 20 seconds, and the main menu alone almost takes 100% usage of your
Oh,
GPU.
poor PCs.
A lot of people even report their PC.
Wait a second, but are you serious? Is that how it was? In Halo Infinite? I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. If your team gets something, like we were getting something at the same time, but it didn't have to be the same thing. One team could get a huge tank and one could get a friggin' quad or something? Or Among Us? Yeah, that's what? I didn't know. That's so unfair. That's hilariously unfair.
PC's getting hotter in the main menu than the actual game. Bugs-wise, the game's actually okay. Most being small, even entertaining glitches.
Yeah, I don't
So
remember like
Infinite's core
hating
gameplay
it.
itself, solid. Literally everything else, absolutely terrible. The network, the engine, the storefront, the content timeline, progression,
But the
everything.
Brood looks so stupid.
everything sucks.
Poor fan.
And then there were the missing features. The game's
Boy.
content, bare. No new vehicles and barely any maps. It launches with 10. Halo 2 launched with 12. And again, that was back in 2004. Also,
Oh, because
a
it
lack
was
of
under
basic
Bungie?
community
Wasn't it
and
under
lobby features,
Bungie?
no stats or career
Bungie
page,
just did it better, I'm
no
sorry.
assassinations, a thing that's been in Halo since Reach, no infection game mode, no region selection, no player collision, no forge at launch,
This video is
and
so
finally, no anti-cheat on PC. This is in the year 2021 on a free-to-play game.
funny. Wait, really?
There's also no way to report
There was
players
no
in games.
anti-cheat? You could just, what? There was no anti-cheat, not even the smallest one? Why? It's a multiplayer free game. Of course there's gonna be like 10,000 people trying to cheat. And probably even more. Why are they doing it like this game doesn't really matter? Like they just dropped it. Oh, it said, oh, okay, never mind, I know everything. Money! Money, 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 money.
When it comes to the campaign,
Never mind.
Infinite was touted
campaign.
to be similar to Bungie's original vision of Combat Evolved. Open world, completely explorable, and free roam.
Alright.
Naturally, this got people excited.
I would
And
be
when
too.
it released, the campaign was quite highly rated. But
Oh.
slowly, surely, complaints arise here too.
Oh,
First
okay.
off,
Okay,
the game
tell me.
starts off with a cutscene showing a massive battle that looks more exciting than the rest of the campaign combined. And the game ends on a cliffhanger just as things start to get interesting.
What?
That's it?
Wait,
Then
what?
there's the open world. Most players agree. It adds little to the game and makes for less set pieces and memorable scenes. There's also only one biome in the entire game,
Cool
a
map though.
grassy forest. Each mission feels
Really?
samey and sort of blends into the next one, compared to prior Halos where most missions are distinct from the last.
Right?
Also, once you actually get into the open world, performance
In the old Halos, there was so many different maps all the time. You were getting like you couldn't get bored basically, right? And in Halo Infinite, in a campaign, you get only one map. Like everywhere is the same. Is that not boring? 343, you can do better.
absolutely nosedives. The graphics in the full game are better
of
than what was
Thrones.
shown in 2020, but still leaves a lot to be desired. The lighting is especially bad. Then there's no mission replay. If you want to replay a
What?
mission, you literally have to restart the whole game again. And
No!
worst of all,
No, why? Why? No. What? There's no replay mission button. In the every single Halo I played before, like I could choose where I want to start from. Why did they take it away? Did they take it away with earlier Halos too, before Infinite and after Bungie? Was it also took away, or was it like a first one when they take it off? Because like that's insane. Why would you do that? There's so many things. I have so many questions. If you like new Halos, it's okay. It's alright. We understand everybody can like what they want to like, right? But my heart stays with Bungie. Stays with Bungie. Maybe I wasn't raised on Halo. I didn't discover Halo for a long time. I was, living under the rock. I never saw Halo. I discovered it not so long ago, barely a couple years. But my heart just fell in love with the first Halos, with Bungie Halos, and now I'm flabbergasted. What can I say? I'm just flabbergasted. They even took off the mission replay. You wanna replay? Oh, play the game again! Yay! That sounds exciting! Completely not. No.
still no campaign co-op. This was literally the first thing announced for the game by the head of 343 Industries back in 2017.
And I would say for any FPS going out forward, we will always have split screen in going forward.
People grab their pitchforks and take to Twitter and Reddit.
Give
They
us!
are angry.
Give us
The
the
list of
co-op
complaints is
missions!
seemingly endless, but a big one sticks out. There are all these game modes, but they're all jammed into a single playlist. Quick play, meaning we can't actually choose what to play. Want to just play Slayer? Unlucky. You have a random 1 in 4 chance every time you search for a game. Oh look, another game of Oddball. How fun.
Oh, wow.
People demand answers,
Wow.
and 343 is forced to come out with a statement. Hey,
Okay.
so about those playlists. Well, We have UI limitations with the game right now, and they affect the way and number of playlists that can be shown. As for Slayer itself, we're still having discussions around feasibility.
What's a feasibility?
The feasibility of a team deathmatch playlist? UI limitations for an additional playlist? On a game that was supposed to be the next 10 years of Halo. This, of course, is memed instantly. Want more maps added to the game? Sorry guys, UI can't handle it. Fixing the horrific servers? Nah. That UI, bro. Better store prices? Can't do it. The UI. Literally just an XP system. UI. People are pissed. The UI comment was the tipping point, and it all comes to a head. The Halo subreddit explodes with rage, and is subsequently locked down. However, in mid-December, 343 comes out, and has a little something to show off.
What?
Turns out, behind the scenes, they'd been working on the impossible. After hours upon hours of work,
What is it?
the UI could finally handle it. And an actual playlist for Slayer launches.
Oh my god!
My God. A
They did
miracle.
it.
They also remove some of the harder challenges in rotation, so that it's actually possible to advance in the season pass.
Oh my god.
And with that, they kiss goodbye and log off for the Christmas holidays. A month later, and in mid-January, 343 comes back from holiday.
Hell
It's back
yeah.
to work, and they've got a lot of it. At this point, they'd managed to add a couple of standard playlists to the game. A massive feat indeed.
Wow.
But they had all of the other issues to fix too.
What happened? What
And
happened?
turns out, now even more problems are brewing.
Oh.
See, ever since fully launching on December 8th, the game itself had slowly, bit by bit, just been breaking. Big Team Battle is
I didn't play much of Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite was a starting point when I think I started playing Halo for the multiplayer, because that was like a huge boom on Halo, you know, like Halo's back, blah blah blah, and I had no idea what Halo is. So I played Halo Infinite. I was playing it for a little bit, and after this I got is it called MCC? You know, like this like big version that you get with all the games inside it that you can like install and uninstall and stuff like this. That's what I got. I think it's MCC. MCC. I think it is. But I got that, and I played Halo Infinite for a little bit. Then I got the MCC, and I played the older versions of the multiplayers, and I just fell in love with Bungie version more than the newer versions. But yeah, I feel so sorry for you guys. I feel so sorry. I would light up a candle if I would have one right next to me, but imagine that I'm doing it. That's for you. Rest in peace, poor Halo fans.
now outright unplayable for some reason. Either crashing immediately,
Oh, nice.
kicking your mates out before starting,
Oh, that's
or
great.
just not starting at all. And the netcode and lag across all games is absolutely awful, and getting worse. The servers degrade to the point where people are experiencing multiple seconds of desync. They deploy a big team battle networking hotfix, but it fails to improve anything. It's so bad, they consider actually temporarily removing the big team battle challenges from the game.
Again.
As a result of all of these issues, compounded with the lack of content, slow progression, egregious monetization, and so on, player numbers nosedive at breakneck speed.
Oh my god, look
Also,
at that.
because of that lack of server region selection, you're forced to play in your own continent, somewhere like Australia or Asia, where there's not too many people playing Halo. Unlucky, you'll be on that search screen for a while. So yeah, things are starting to look a little rocky, but hey, it's live service. 343 have said that Infinite is the platform for the next decade of Halo, so they'll fix it right up, just like they did with Halo 5.
Auri, did they fix
Fans tell
it?
themselves it was gonna be okay.
Oh, 343. What happened? What happened next? Did they fix it? I need to know.
While there would be events with new cosmetics sprinkled about here and there, Season 1 of Infinite is set to last a whole 6 months. So players are strapped in with minimal content for a while. But in February 2022, they tell us they're trying to fix the server desync issues.
I'm trying.
And Halo veteran Joe Staten says they're hard at work with a big, meaty roadmap coming up soon. Nice.
Okay.
We wait, and wait, and wait. Literal months go by, and we see only a few updates with various bug fixes.
Okay.
a couple
Where's
of
the big
events,
map?
some cosmetics, and a few more store rotations, which are now a bit more fairly priced at least. The networking
On the
remains
lower
horrendous.
prices?
It's looking a little bit quiet on the Infinite front, but no worries. In the meantime, we have a $90 million Halo TV show coming out in March.
No!
The biggest gaming TV show
No!
ever to release at this point. This will be good.
No! No!
It's not good.
No!
Master Chief has been replaced with Master Cheeks, a man who removes a new
No!
piece of clothing each episode,
No!
and is also
Don't let me look at his cheeks again! I don't want to see his butt again! I don't want to see this man ever in my life! Put the mask on! Put the mask on! No! No! I hate it! I hate it! I hate his face! Oh my god, take it! I was not expecting to see him. I didn't want to see him. I was not expecting to see him in this video. Why am I looking at him right now? Ah! I hate it! Oh my god, why? Master Cheeks, no.
so very angry.
Oh my
Add a
god.
few insufferable characters and yeah, that's enough of that.
What was that?
Of course, there's no integration of this massive series in Halo Infinite besides a message.
What was that? I don't want to go back in the video. I don't want to know what was that actually. Okay. I didn't watch the whole TV series. I only saw a little part of it because my chat told me like, hey, did you know there is a TV series about that? And they were calling him Master Cheeks for a while, and I had no idea what is this about. And then I found it. And then I found something that destroyed me for life. Then I found something that I can't unsee. Then I found something that is in my brain. Until now, all the time, every second of my life, I can see his butt and his disgusting face. But it's okay. Really wrong. We need to accept that. We need to accept that actually we don't have to accept that. We just need to forget that. We need to forget the whole Halo TV series. We just need to close our eyes, imagine that it never happened. It was just a bad dream. It was just a bad dream, guys. It's okay. It's okay. Let's just make ourselves a hot cocoa. Let's forget about it. That never happened. It's just a bad dream. Shh. 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 It's okay. It's okay. It's just a bad dream. It's alright. You wake up soon. It's okay, guys.
Of the day, some emblems, and a gun charm.
I mean, it's alright, like...
Eventually, 343 actually do fix Big Team Battle in March.
Wow.
And still in the midst of this massive content drought, on the 5th of April, they have an announcement.
What?
Gentlemen,
What this time?
A Halo cookbook. Recipes from across the galaxy. Well,
What?
why is the front cover a picture of churros, a sandwich, and fish and chips?
What?
Naturally, players are overcome with excitement. But on the
A cookbook? They gave us a cookbook? Lord have mercy. Tell me the joke. Wait, I need to check that out. Is there actually a Halo cookbook? Halo, the official cookbook. It's real. No. No. Is someone actually using it? Do you guys have that? Is there like good recipes in it? Can someone tell me, please? Anybody who has the Halo cookbook, please tell me if there's anything good in there. Because that looks like a normal, he's right, like on the cover, there was like churros, sandwich. How is this Halo? Churros are Halo? Are they churros in Halo?
the 23rd of April, we finally get the roadmap Staten promised back in January.
No, tell me
And
more
it's
about the
looking
cookbook.
dismal. Turns out Season 3 will be delayed by 3 months, meaning Season 2 is 6 months long as well, and
Oh,
co-op
Jesus.
is delayed along with it.
Oh, great.
It's May 3rd, and Season 2 releases.
Lone
It
Wolves.
brings a new battle pass with 2 armor cores, 2 maps, new game modes, and some bug fixes. There's also a new narrative event.
Ooh.
However, that turns out to be a half-assed 3-minute cutscene. The new armor pieces and effects are perfectly executed and completely aligned. Anyway, throughout Season 2, we get a few more developments. On June the 14th, 343 adds a Black Lives Matter emblem to the game. One problem, the actual name of it is Bonobo.
What the fuck is Bonobo?
In June, 343 announces Drop Pod updates. These would be monthly quality of life patches and would build towards full cross-core in the future. 343 also updates us on their work to fix desync, which is still rife.
Our goal is to get into a monthly cadence of a drop
Well,
pod a month.
how long you gonna work on that?
Even though it was supposed to be a monthly thing, the next drop pod comes out 2 months
I
later.
don't understand. I'm not a tech person at all. I know nothing about technology. I'm like a child in a fog. I don't know if you guys have a saying like this, but in Poland we say jak dziecko we mgle, which means like a kid in a fog. They basically don't know where it is. You lost. So I'm basically like a kid in a fog if it comes to technology. I know nothing, and I mean nothing. What's going on, for example, in my PC? I have no idea. I don't. If you would ask me about the specific part, I don't know. I don't know. All right, I have no idea how it's working. Somehow it's working, and I'm streaming. I don't know how I did that. Okay, but how hard it is to fix something. Was it like already 6 months or something? Was it a year since the launch and they still didn't fix the disconnecting parts and stuff? In 2004 multiplayer Halos, it wasn't, there was not a problem like this, right? I don't understand. How is it? How? Someone explain this to me. How is that work? Why didn't they fix it yet? Was there a reason it's like super hard to do, or like what's going on? Someone please explain this to me.
Later, in August. Drop pods are canned entirely by September.
Ooh, that's kind of small.
In July, a Redditor discovers a glitch. Apparently, when in Infinite's menus, the game downloads the new season's banner image about 2,000 times, wasting almost 2 gigabytes of data. But fast forward to September 1st, and we get more info on that juicy Season 3,
Ooh.
which is supposed to be launching in a couple of months' time.
Season
343 pulls
3!
up a chair and returns with one of their iconic announcements. Gentlemen, please, take a seat. Listen,
What are we
we
trying
know
to
this
fix?
next season was already delayed by 3 months, but here's the thing. It's now 6, because it's delayed again. Also, that local split screen we've been working on for months and promised years ago, permanently canned.
What?
So Season 3 is moved to March of next year, meaning Season 2 is 9
Why not?
months long. A week later, it's also revealed that a bug in the game allows you to glitch into local split screen, and it works almost flawlessly, even on Xbox One. They also announce a beta for Matchmaking XP. A beta for Matchmaking XP. What? Again, people are pissed. Massive YouTubers are saying Infinite is beyond saving, with some even questioning Halo as a whole. Microsoft finally wakes up from cryosleep.
Oh my god,
Seems
they
people
coming.
aren't too happy here. We're gonna have to step in.
They
And on
coming.
September 12th, Bonnie Ross has to step down.
Oh
and
no!
343's
The woman! They took away the woman. What was she responsible for? Because all I saw was that she was doing the announcements. What was she responsible for in the whole company kind of thing? Was she just announcing person, or was she actually doing something? Why did they fire her? Oh, maybe he'll tell me.
leadership is restructured. After 10 years of asking, Halo fans breathe a sigh of relief. Pierre Hintz will take over as studio head immediately, the guy who headed the overhaul for the MCC. This sounds promising. September 13th, and 343 is so unorganized and behind on work, they've only just released their Easter and spring cosmetics in the store.
Oh my god,
This
I
is a
saw
month
that.
before Halloween. Due to being so behind,
What?
there would be no Halloween cosmetics.
Wait. They released a bunny for as an Easter thing, but they released it right before Halloween? What is happening in 343 quarters? What are they doing in there? Was that just a party or something? What? Why is it so delayed?
Again that month, 343 comes out with a big worldwide reveal. Announced for the end of the month. Fans get excited. Theories are everywhere. Was it an early Forge release? Cross-core? Desync finally fixed?
Fans get excited, but...
It's a teaser for a remake of a Halo 3 map, made entirely in Forge. Fair to say, fans weren't too pleased. 8th of November 2022, and the winter update releases. A whole year after the game had come out, and online campaign co-op finally releases, along with the ability to replay missions. We also get a small battle pass, and the Forge beta releases.
Oh my god!
To be fair, it's actually really good. This time round, Forge has essentially gone beyond building maps, and is basically now a mini version of what 343 used to actually make the game. Naturally, the creations are impressive. This, along with the custom games browser that launches in December, gives Infinite amazing custom games potential. But about that custom games browser, it's massively broken. Try to join a game and you'll likely be met with an infinite loading screen. If you do actually get in, chances are your ping will be stratospheric. There's also no option to join custom games browser lobbies with friends. Then there's the remade Halo 3 map. All armor cores are now free, visors are now cross-core, network desync improvements, and more bug fixes. Overall, a pretty good update. However, in total, after a year since release, we'd had a total of 4 new maps, some new game modes, a beta for Forge, the ability to replay campaign missions,
Finally.
1 new full battle pass, the start of cross-core, and a beta for experience points. It took a while, but Infinite was actually starting to resemble a ready-to-release game.
No, don't
However,
say that.
there is-
Don't say that. Is it just one of those things? He said it so many times, like, something is going good, and then, bada beam, bada boom, it's not anymore. I'm so sorry for you. I said it already, but I'm so sorry for you, Halo fans. You had to go through this. You had to go through a nightmare. That was a nightmare.
Still a lot missing. Here's a taste. Firefight, infection, a match composer, full cross-core, server region selection, and a career stats page. Theatre remains completely broken to this day. Despite the promising new features and actual content now coming out for the game, player numbers remain catastrophic. As a result, the custom games browser dies within a couple of months, going down to about 3 pages of lobbies in Europe in February
that's what I thought.
2023.
In Europe
That's a total
now!
of about 30 lobbies. It's clear, the game was woefully underperforming, and in January 2023, Microsoft gathers an assembly.
Is it
That was
dead?
it. The hammer was coming down. And 343 is hit with a massive wave of layoffs. Now, Microsoft is laying off talent from almost all of their studios,
You're fired.
but 343 is apparently hit hard.
Ooh.
According to an insider, almost 50% of the studio is axed. Tom French, Infinite's multiplayer creative director, had also left a month before. Infinite's art director a
he
few months
left
before
himself.
him. Both had been at 343 since the beginning. The director of art management is also fired, along with 30 of his department. Even Joe Staten is removed from 343. The studio currently looks like it's imploding, and people are questioning if there'll ever even be another Halo game at this point. So much so that 343 has to actually come out with a statement, reassuring us that there'd be more Halo games.
Okay.
We're fine, guys.
Are they gonna be
Totally
good
fine.
or not?
Despite 343 promising at least 3 more seasons, Infinite's outlook isn't great, and 343 is now looking 3 for 3.
Yeah, it's common.
So what actually happened? Well, the behind the scenes for Infinite's horrendous outcome is still largely up in the air. However, based on insider reports and leaks, we do have an idea. First off, Halo 5's campaign set up Halo 6 to be based on a war against AI. But when players absolutely detested Halo 5's story, 343 decided to scrap it and go in another direction, meaning a whole new story had to be written from the ground up. This takes time, And at some point in 2019, the game undergoes a complete reboot, and everything is scrapped and built from the ground up. Throughout that same year, a flurry of people are leaving the studio, with 343's art
they
director
left,
leaving
that's
in March,
why.
Infinite's lead producer leaving in August, and its creative director in October. Not exactly a smooth development so far. Then there's the actual structure of the company. See, lots of 343's staff are contractors, especially for technical work. Microsoft hires these contractors to save money, because if they stay longer than 18 months, they get employee benefits and higher pay.
Oh, wow.
Can't be having that.
Oh, wow.
This process is a terrible idea for a game dev studio for a ton of reasons.
I'm kind of retarded.
But here's two. One, it leads to newly contracted devs spending a ton of time learning everything from scratch and catching up to whatever the last guy was doing. And two, the engine. Halo has been using the Blam engine since Combat Evolved back in 2001.
I have no idea what Blam
This
is.
is a unique and niche engine. So first off, the contractors need to spend time learning how to actually use it before they can get to work.
Oh my
Also,
god.
Turns out that before the development
So new contractors need to learn everything and then they're getting fired before 18 months just so they don't get employed because they would need to pay more money. So then if they already learned how to do things and then they're getting fired, the new ones need to come in and learn it again. And that's why it was so delayed and the fix is not the bug's not fixed for such a long time. Oh my god, oh my goodness.
of Infinite, 343 decided to invest a massive amount of time, money, and effort into giving this engine an upgrade. Get this, using a ton of temporary contractors.
Yeah, exactly.
Naturally,
How?
this upgraded slipspace engine is
How's that
rumored
supposed
to
to
be hot
work?
dog shit because it's been taped together between random devs coming in and out of the studio. And now, after it's finished, no one can actually work the thing because everyone that built it is gone, with the engine essentially now unworkable.
That's so
People at
silly.
343 struggle to add or fix the game because they don't even understand their own engine anymore. Then there's the rumoured lack of competent management and effective decision making, combined with too much ambition. All of this ultimately
It's
leading
all
to a
about
lot
money.
of useless work
It's
being
all
produced
about
from
money.
a constant stream of new employees. Eventually, when crunch hits, the only way to finish the game was to cut everything that wasn't desperately needed. The result is what we see in the masses of cut content, which are still in the files. 2020. They've now been working on some form of Infinite since 2016, and have a somewhat working product. And now it's time for E3. Naturally, the reaction to 2020's reveal is awful, and Microsoft are forced to bring in the big guns. Joe Staten is brought in a year before release to make sense of the steaming pile of horseshit currently at 343's feet. But a year later, and through hard graft, they'd finally get the game out in one piece. And against all odds, people seem to love it.
Yeah, for a while.
However, post-launch, and there are development problems here too. See, historically, 343 have relied on a couple of companies to help with post-launch content. Certain Affinity, who currently have their hands full with a rumoured battle royale for Halo, and Sperasoft,
But
who did outsource
there's
a
a
ton of the
battle royale
post-launch
in
maps
Halo?
too. Small problem here. See, Sperasoft is a Russian company, and in February 2021, Russia decided to invade a neighbouring country. The Russian invasion is slightly controversial, and causes sanctions and the halting of a lot of partnerships between firms in the West and Russia, meaning no more work for Sperasoft. But it was fine. 343 itself would create the bulk of post-launch content, right? Well, no. Apparently, instead of creating new content for the game, a ton of devs were making prototypes in Unreal Engine and pitching ideas for new Halo games instead.
Why? New
A lot
Halo.
of these devs have apparently since been
But we
laid off.
fixed the old Halo.
With 343's new leadership, they now actually are ditching the slipspace engine, which they'd spent 4 years building, and going with Unreal. So at this point, it's been almost 2 years since Infinite's release.
Wait, they spent so much time building their own engine, but now they gave up on it, even after spending so many resources on it, plus hiring and, firing the contractors just so they can actually give up and go to Unreal Engine. What? Who's in charge in there?
and it's been a somewhat bumpy ride. In January, it's confirmed there's been no story DLC being worked on, meaning we're left on a massive cliffhanger for years. And like pretty much every update that came before it, Season 3 brings a lot of new problems, including tanking performance, increased desync, and now a bug where in-game settings are randomly reset every time you log in. Cross-core camos have been introduced, however, they're $14 a pop.
$14?
From launch till now,
$14?
Infinite's player base has tanked from 260 to 8k on Steam. Even with the latest season having dropped at the time of recording, Infinite sits at the 18th most played game on Xbox. But with big things apparently still in the works, like a battle royale,
yeah, okay, I don't
new
believe
weapons and
anymore
vehicles,
in anything they
portable
say.
AI, firefight, and almost 30 new maps.
Oh, let's go, that's class!
And with a new leadership structure at 343, a few fans hold out hope that what comes out the other end will be better.
Oh, poor fan.
But with a switch to Unreal, alongside the reshaping of the entire studio, it looks like Halo will be out for a while.
Oh! Yeah, come on, you can always go back to the first Halos, guys. You can always switch to the first Halos. You can go back, you can replay them, you can feel the thing you felt at the beginning of everything when you started playing the Halos. You can feel it again. Feel the spark. Go back to Benji. I feel so sorry for you guys. I feel so sorry for the true big fans of Halo. You were awfully tricked with everything. Maybe at the beginning it was great, amazing, and then all of the bugs, everything, it came out. It's awful. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I guess I'm not going to play Halo Infinite campaign. I guess I'm gonna leave it alone. Nothing beats my Benji. Maybe in 17 years we'll get another Halo. Maybe it's gonna be good. Maybe it's gonna be even better than the first ones, which is unlikely because I like them very much. But maybe. We can only hope. But it's up to you if you still have that hope after what they did to you with Halo Infinite, I guess. But anyway, I hope you liked the video. I hope you like what you saw, and I hope you're going to leave a like and a subscribe. And remember, I am also streaming on Twitch and YouTube every day except Fridays around 9 p.m. PST. I have a second channel just for streaming. It is linked in the description if you want to check it out. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Forget the master cheeks.